Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I am taking you on a night point of view drive with this car. So the all new Nissan Qashqai. This is the third generation model and it's all new because it sits on the new platform. It is stiffer, it is lighter, and it's also better looking. So just look at those cool lights, daytime running LEDs, and the main unit is down there, V shape of the front grille. And if we come to the side, you will notice that we have big wheels, 19-inch wheels on this car, also available with 20-inch for the first time now with Qashqai. 4 meters 43 is the length, so a bit longer than its predecessor, more room inside. And let me show you this. So we have a dual tone here, 16 combinations in total. At the back we have the new LED lights, really cool shape. I don't know if camera is catching it, but yeah, let's unlock it once again so that you see the signature. And we have the lettering. Rear view camera is here. I do love this aluminum element on the rear bumper. Sensors are here as well. And without further ado, let's take this thing for a spin. We have a keyless entry, so and now you lock it. So if you come here, you just need to have the key somewhere around you. Press this, car unlocks, and we are ready to go. Here we are greeted with modernized interior, so let's see it from driver's perspective. And in order to start it, you need to press the start engine button. Comes to life. We are greeted with 12.3-inch digital cockpit. We have different views available on this one. I'll show you all of that in a moment, but yeah, for now I think we are ready to roll. And this is the Xtronic, the automatic CVT transmission. I will put it to drive and we are ready to go. So the model in our video has got the 1.3 liter mild hybrid petrol engine, and it's got 158 horsepower and 270 Newton meters of torque. As I said, paired with the CVT transmission, which is surprisingly good. I am really surprised how good this CVT is, and it's definitely very smooth. And for the city drive, I think, you know, the buyers will love it. So the other options are 1.3 liter with 140 horsepower. That one comes with manual and front wheel drive. This is the all-wheel drive version. And you also have this engine, but manual and front wheel drive. And if you go for the all-wheel drive, then you need to go for the CVT transmission, which is once again really good. And in front of us there is a 12.3-inch digital cockpit with different views. In the middle we have a 9-inch touchscreen with the infotainment system and all the info and settings that you need. We have the map currently on. It's a 3D map with nice buildings. I will show you that when we go out of this huge garage. So yeah, tell me in the comments, how do you like this interior? I think it's very much improved compared to the predecessor. The materials are great. This is all in leather, and the steering wheel as well. Here, clean design, and overall thumb up from me. Tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts? And now we have the start-stop system. You need to do this in order to switch it off, which I just did. I'm not a huge fan of those systems. So yeah, in front of us, digital cockpit. Let me actually show you the different view that we have. It's this one, so the classic dials. You can also configure the things that you see here in the middle. And overall, this screen is very nice, and the graphics and the contrast is pretty good. In order to change the AC, you just need to press the buttons. So this is to adjust the air blower, and those knobs here are for the volume. Huge thumb up for that. It's a rare sight these days with new cars. Most of the new cars have that on touch, and this is the way to go. It's much easier. Tell me in the comments, would you agree? Now the most important thing about this car is for sure the new platform. So new platform, CMF-C platform, and that one means that we have 41% stiffer car compared to the predecessor, and also the car is 60 kilos lighter. Those are some impressive numbers, and you can definitely feel that as soon as you go for a harder drive, let's say it like that. The car behaves much better than the predecessor, and it's definitely a big improvement if you ask me. And for sure, you know, when you go for a test drive, you will notice that. And now we will be stationary. I will show you the navigation with 3D shape of the buildings. So on our left, you can see the National Theatre. And now you can also see it here. Quite cool, right? And yeah, the navigation is nice. This is pretty responsive, not the best one, but you know, it's decent. Have this clicking sound when you touch things. I put it on. You can deactivate it if you don't like it, but I find it pretty cool. And let's change the view to my favorite, which is this one. Revs on our left and speedometer on our right. In the middle, bunch of information, so you just configure what you want. And if you turn on the navigation, which I'll do in a moment, you also have the screen here with the map in the middle. Nice and relaxed sound of the indicators. So let's turn on the navigation. Just press this. It's pretty easy to use it. Now you see we have the map in front of us. I will not go to the same route as navigation. I just wanted to show you this, that we have this option of the map in front of us. And now here we have the dual screen. We have notifications and instructions where to go, and here you have the map. This car also has a bunch of safety systems. You see we have the blind spot assist. If I turn on the indicator, it beeps because the car was in our blind spot. Since we have the version with all-wheel drive, we have 5 driving modes, and you can access them by just turning this rotary push button. So this is the eco mode. In eco mode you can immediately feel that the throttle response is not that good, because of course eco mode is made for maximum efficiency. But on the other hand, in sport mode we have much better response, and if you want to go for a dynamic drive, you will definitely go into sport mode. Other modes include the standard one, which I prefer, as that one has like the best all-around options. And the snow mode, of course, if you go to, I don't know, skiing or somewhere like that. But there's also an off-road mode, so I will put it to standard. Now in front of us, not sure if you can see that on the camera. If it's not seen, I will try to do an overlay and show you how it looks. Basically, it's a 10.8-inch head-up display. It's, I think, the biggest one in segment, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what Nissan claims, I think. And yeah, you have a bunch of information in front of you. Arrows that show you where to go. You have the speed. You can also get the speed limit. And yeah, the name of the street you are in. It's a lot of info, and definitely a useful feature, especially if you go on a road trip and you are on, you know, unknown terrain, unknown city. This can be very useful. So maybe now you will see it a bit better. But yeah, let's see this now that we are stationary. Wireless charger for the phone, 12-volt power outlet is here. If you open this, you will find the USB-C port and classic USB port. 2 cup holders, not adjustable, but they hold the drinks without any problems. Auto hold function, electronic parking brake, and also the ambient lights. They call it the mood lighting. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's here. This is also illuminated, so it's only in white color, and you see them on the doors there. So those 3, and here is where you can adjust that. So just a second, you go into settings, and here you will find the vehicle settings, lighting. So they call it the mood lighting, and you adjust the brightness. I've put it to maximum. So yeah, I think it's cool, but maybe they could have done something a bit more flashy. If you follow me regularly, you will know that I am a big fan of the ambient lights. But this is also pretty cool, so tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts on this? And the car is now bigger, as I already mentioned when we were outside, but that's important because there's much more room inside now. So we have the more headroom here for the driver, but also for the passengers at the back, and much more knee room, which is pretty cool and useful. You know, the buyers of cars like this always want more practicality. And also the trunk is now 480 liters, which is around 50 liters more compared to its predecessor. So those elements are usually very important with, you know, buyers of this segment. So tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts on those improvements? And CVT, you know, it's really surprisingly good. I must say that once again. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting it to be this smooth, but this is really a pleasant surprise for me. And yeah, I need to compliment it once again because of course Xtronic is now here instead of the dual clutch that was available on the predecessor. So you will only have the option of this automatic transmission if you want to go for the automatic. But if you want to go for the manual, that's also an option. I don't know, tell me in the comments what would be your choice. And let's also mention the suspension, because here we have the 4-wheel drive car, and that one has the multi-link at the back. But if you go for the version with the front-wheel drive, then you need to go for 20-inch wheels to get the multi-link at the back. So have that in mind. And yeah, as I said, 4-wheel drive, no matter which wheels you go for, you will get the multi-link at the back. So with this new generation there are no more diesel versions. You have the 2 petrol engines that I mentioned with different configurations, but there's also gonna be an e-power version. That one is very interesting actually, because in that one you have both electric motor and petrol engine, but the thing is the electric motor is driving the wheels. The petrol engine is just here to give electricity for the electric engine. So that one will be, you know, something completely new for me, and I think for many buyers, especially in Europe. And yeah, I think you know, it will be interesting to see how that one works. So you will have the sound of the petrol engine because it's working and it's giving electricity to the electric motor, but on the other hand, you know, the car, the wheels drive from electric power, which means you will have instant power and, you know, a lot of torque. So yeah, that one will be pretty interesting, so let's wait and see. But for now we have those mild hybrid petrol engines. Tell me in the comments which one would suit you more, 140 horsepower or 158 horsepower. So once again, blind spot assist doing its job. Speaking about other safety systems that this car has, driver assistance, have the steering assist, lane assist, blind spot assist, emergency brake, both front and rear, and traffic sign recognition. We also have the Pro Pilot, and stay tuned for the point of view drive during the day, where we'll go on a highway and I will demonstrate you how that works. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked this night point of view drive, and I hope you found it relaxing just like I did. It's really a pleasure to drive a car like this. You have, you know, good visibility, you have nice driving characteristics and a lot of safety systems and rather nice technology, especially this digital cockpit with different views. Subscribe to the channel because there's already a full in-depth review where I show you all the details of the infotainment, and you know, I take a seat at the back. Stay tuned also for the point of view drive during the day. And that's it. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.